So, in your experience, how does customer service theory mash up with your experience in the real world?
So, if I'm correct, customer service theory, that's basically like making sure that your customers stay loyal and that you are just as loyal to them as they are to you.
Correct.
And that's really a huge portion of my business. So I started the Honey Pot Club, and it's a loyalty club. And they get these really cool honey pots. They're 16.9 fluid ounces of honey, and they're in hand-blown, recycled glass honey jars. They look like Winnie the Pooh jars, you know. And then they have cork tops, and they have the wooden honey stir stick built into the top, and then pure wax is poured over the top. They're really cool looking. And then these things will stay in your family forever. Like we've had our honey pot for 17 years now. So, and when we just wash it and then refill it, you know, eventually you just can pull the wax off and it's not a big deal. But, so all of our Honey Pot Club members, when they buy one of those, anything else they buy from us in the future, anything, they get 30% off. So they really love that. And then, they get to come to one free class a year. And then they also get notifications of any rare honeys that we get. Because sometimes, like this year, there's a good possibility that we're going to get an early February honey, which we've never had before. Because we pull our honey by month in small batches. So, or if we had like that one year, we had that really super smoky, dark, like almost black September honey because of all of the fires, right? All the smoke was in the air and everything. That was some of the best honey I've ever had. But you know, we only got like this much. So, yeah, that's the kind of thing that loyalty. I mean, they have become like almost they're like infatuated with Marie's Bees, and I love it. And I'm totally infatuated with them, so it's reciprocal. You know. Yeah.
What would be one piece of advice that you would give someone starting a honey business?
A honey business. Well, first off, it's not a joke. It's a lot of work. It's expensive to get into, and there's a lot of loss. I would say...
Yeah, you lost 3 hives this winter.
I mean, I usually lose like 60% of my hives every year in the winter. Just because there's all sorts of diseases and colony collapse and like you name it. There's all sorts of things. And that you have to have a lot of patience because sometimes people just won't actually make sense. I mean, for example, we had one of our bee landlords was really upset that the bees died. And it's like, you knew going into this.
Nature.
Yeah, and she was really upset that the bees weren't doing things on her time. And it just doesn't, you know,
I feel
it
like
doesn't
it'd be
work
more
that
of a
way.
lifestyle than a job.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And I mean, you know, being a business owner, there's so many hats that you have to wear on a regular basis. Like you're doing the job of 7 or 8 people on a regular basis, and you have to remain calm, cool, and collected the entire time. So, you know, when people see my to-do list, my daily to-do list, they're like, what? Are you crazy? No, that's just what a business owner, they just have these, I think maybe we're just all a little crazy because we like push ourselves constantly. There is...
I see it.
Yeah, and there is no I can't. It's I will, and you figure it out, and you put your pants on every day, and you do it. And there's so many benefits at the same time. So it's really great. I love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, thanks for the interview.